No, I think this is the reason. The reason that a lot of people out there are kind of skeptical of, needing the help of a recruiting service is understandable, right? When I started doing this, I thought, is this really something that people need? It was a totally different process 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Totally different process. Schools recruited more regionally. They just didn't go across the country. Obviously, there wasn't the portal and NIL and all that stuff that changed the landscape 3 years ago. But the real problem, the real reason people need help is because these tournaments now have gotten so big in the travel ball space that even if all the coaches are at the tournament, right? Even at the WWBA and some of these bigger tournaments, the problem is there's 10,000 plus players in the tournament. So even if there's 200 college coaches at a tournament, you're kind of rolling the dice and hoping that they just happen to show up at a game to see a player maybe on the opposing team or maybe on your son's team that is a really good player. And hopefully your son has a really good game in front of them to get their attention. What we do is we send out your schedule to all these coaches. They know when you're playing, where you're playing, what field, everything, so that you actually will get seen. These coaches have their schedules made up already before the tournament starts. If they don't know who you are, you're not going to be seen. A lot of people will say that, well, if you're good, they'll find you. I've worked with a bunch of dudes who ended up at Power 4 schools, had no conversations, no offers, nothing from the Division I level until we started working with them because there's just not enough coaches out there for everyone to be seen.